who is the MPAA? Because when I got my notes back after screening the kids, and they seemed very oddball to me.
Such as?
Well, they picked 2 scenes to pick on. They were trying to be judicious. So one had to do with gay male porn, and the other had to do with...
Which has been a much talked about scene.
Yeah, and that one I could understand. They thought I should cut back on that because it was underage kids watching it. I could live with that. That's okay. Like in the culture. Even though I didn't think it was gratuitous and I thought it was in context, and I think this issue of context is huge and grossly just dismissed when they're evaluating things. So that's one thing. I'm like, who are these knuckleheads? It's very annoying to me. And then the other, since they wanted probably to be fair and they didn't want to hear me gripe, was this straight sex scene. So it's Julianne Moore and Mark Ruffalo, and it's done comedically. I mean, it's done far away, and it's just a sloppy, silly, grope. And they didn't like how long I stayed on the sex position of Mark from behind Julianne. They thought that was going away from comedy and becoming gratuitous.
Are we talking about the number of seconds, right? How many seconds was it and how many seconds did they want?
It was funny, and it was a lead up into another thing. So that's, the context issue of the actors are going through something. They're about to finish their business, and you kind of needed to be in that moment for that length. And so they were picking on that. And we went back and forth, and I kept, lopping off frames, and it's not enough, and it's not good enough, and they don't tell you exactly, so that's very cryptic and annoying.
They don't censor you.
Yes, they don't censor you, but I heard that there's a really good kind of trick that people do. I'll tell you about it later off camera.
No, come on, you have to tell us.
No, not on camera.
No way. That's
secret. That's our
that's
stuff.
the back door. That's not filmed. I'm gonna employ that next time. So anyway, at a certain point, I just thought, you know what? I'm not gonna get all caught up in this. I'm not going back and forth. I got to get this film out. And I said, I'm gonna do it a different way. And I regret that I did that. I mean, it's fine. It still plays as comedy. I don't think it took away anything. All the beats are still there. But now when I look at it, I'm like, what? Was that lazy? Was I just under the gun too much? Did I have to rush it to the next festival or whatever it was that I was just being pressed to do? Was my editor needing to get out of the room? Why did I, buckle, and what was it for? So now I look at the film and I think that's a bummer.